Welcome to Fightmaster Yoga. I'm Lesley Fightmaster. This is YogaFix30, and we are on day 6. So this will be a total body flow. Sit up nice and tall. Start to come into your breathing. Close your eyes. Ground down through your sitting bones as you lengthen through the crown of your head. Bring hands together for our affirmation. I am a divine expression of life. I love and accept myself where I am right now. So keeping that intention with you today. We're going to make our way onto our backs. Have a strap handy. You could always use a towel or a belt. Extending the right leg up, putting the strap on the ball of the right foot, but drawing right hip forward. Make sure the left toes point up toward the ceiling. As you hold the strap in the right hand, release any tension in the neck and the shoulders. Now take your left hand on top of your left thigh. Start to open the right leg to the right, looking over the left shoulder. If it bothers the neck, then don't look over the left shoulder, just look up. We're stretching out the hip, but we want to keep that left hip grounded down for more stability as we stretch open the hip. If it comes up, just come out a little bit. Come back to center, switch hands with your strap, exhale, and twist. Go to the other side. So as you're twisting, try and turn your belly up toward the ceiling. And again, look over the right shoulder, but if it bothers the neck, you can just look up. Inhale back to center. Now we'll exhale. Lift your head and shoulders for 3 breaths. Pull the belly in, 2, and slowly release. Release the right leg, extend it next to the left leg, notice the difference, and then bend the left knee, put the strap on the ball of the left foot as you extend the left leg up, but draw your left hip forward so your hips are level. Breathe here. Again, release any tension in the shoulders and in the jaw as you're breathing here. Point your right toes up toward the ceiling and close your eyes or keep them open, whatever is more comfortable. Now place your right hand on your right hip and open the left leg to the left, maybe looking over the right shoulder. So again, we want to keep the right hip grounded down and move from that place of stability. If it pops up off the floor, and it just might, come out of the stretch a little bit, reground it, and maybe don't go so deep. Inhale, center, switch hands with the strap, exhale, take it over to the right for your twist, looking over the left shoulder. And as you're twisting, turn your belly up toward the ceiling. The left shoulder might be down on the floor, it might not, but do try to get the shoulder blade, the upper back on the floor. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders for 3 breaths. Pull the belly in for 2, and release it. You can put the strap off to the side, and then extend both legs out. Point toes up to the ceiling. And now bend the knees, take the heels under the hips, heels under knees. Inhale, lift the hips into a gentle bridge. And then as you exhale, lower back down. So we're still warming up, so we won't hold it. Press into the heels. Inhale, lift, low back, mid back, maybe upper back, maybe not. Exhale, lower slowly. And inhale again, lifting up, spiral your thighs in toward each other. Exhale and lower back down. This time, inhale, lift, reach your arms in line with your ears, draw your front ribs down, lengthen your sitting bones towards the backs of your knees. Exhale, lower down, take the arms with you. Heels under knees. Inhale to lift, reach the arms up and over. Exhale, take them back down as you lower 1 vertebra at a time. Once again, inhale, lift, reach the arms up and over, spiral the thighs in toward each other. Exhale, take the arms down by your sides as you lower. And now hug your knees into your chest, into Apanasana. Gently rock side to side. Roll to your right side. Use your left hand to press yourself up. Let your head come up last. And then roll forward onto the hands and the knees. Take the hips back to the heels. Keep the arms extended forward for child's pose. Spread the fingers wide and then come up onto the knees, tuck your toes, and make your way into downward facing dog. Arms, shoulders distance, and feet hips width, and then bicycle the legs here. bending one knee and the other. Bend both knees, stick your hips up high, and now straighten the legs as much as you can, keeping all that length in your spine. Pull your ribs and belly in and up. Make sure your wrist creases are parallel with the front of the mat. If you have any pain in the wrist, you can try turning fingertips out toward the sides of the mat. Otherwise, wrist creases parallel. Look forward and step your feet to your hands. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, fold over your legs. Press through the feet, rise up on your inhale. And exhale, bring hands to heart to Tadasana. Then feet hips width or together. Inhale, sweep your arms up, look up to lengthen. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, step to plank. And put the knees down, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, hands by low ribs. Inhale, peel your chest up for a little cobra. Then tuck your toes, lift up and back into down dog. So Sun Salutation A, first one is modified. You can stay with that modified Sun Salutation today and every day if you like. Take another long breath in. Exhale everything out. Look up past the fingers, lightly step or hop your feet up. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold forward. Press through the feet, rise up on your inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to heart. Inhale again, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs, hinging from your hips. Keep your spine long. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, stepping or floating back. Move through chaturanga. Shoulders no lower than elbows. Knees can be down here. Inhale, upward dog or stick with cobra. Exhale, use the belly muscles to make your transition to down dog. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Press down into the base of the fingers. And then inhale, lift your right leg back and up. As you exhale, take it right between the hands. Step it forward. Spin back, heel down for warrior two. Make sure you've lined up heel to arch. Lift your chest. Draw your shoulder blades away from the ears. Now wrap your left arm behind you. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, lean forward. Wrap your right arm around your belly. Left arm over for side angle. Press into the heel. We'll do it again. Inhale, come up. Left arm behind the back. Reverse. Exhale. Inhale, back up, lean forward, right arm around belly, left arm forward. Spin the left tricep down. Inhale again, once again, left arm behind, right arm up, reverse. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, back up, right arm around belly, left arm forward. Keep pressing into the front heel. Come to warrior two. As you exhale, windmill your arms down. Make your way to down dog, either through chaturanga as you exhale, or you can go right into it. Inhaling upward dog, exhaling back, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg back and up from the inner thigh. Exhale, slowly step it up between the hands, spin the back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Double check you've lined up front heel and back arch. Left knee is over the ankle. Lift your chest, draw your shoulder blades gently toward the waist. Now bring right hand behind back, reverse. Exhale here. Inhale, come up, lean forward. Left arm around the belly. Excuse me, right arm up and over, side angle. Inhale, back up and reverse. Exhale, maybe lengthen out the breath, lean forward. Left hand around belly, right arm up and over. Once again, inhale, reverse your warrior, right hand behind your back. Exhale, lean forward, left arm around belly, right arm up and over, spin the right tricep down. Press into the front heel, warrior two as you inhale, windmill your arms down, and take your vinyasa as you exhale. So remember, you can always modify the vinyasas, staying with low cobra, keeping the knees down, or skip it completely, or you can do the full one. It's up to you. Stretch back here, get nice and long through your spine. And then looking up, step or lightly hop feet to hands. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold over the legs. Press through the feet. Inhale, rise up, look up, lengthen. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Inhale again, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, step to plank. And as you come down, you're going to come onto your forearms. So this is a forearm variation. Inhale to Sphinx pose, a little back bend. Exhale to dolphin pose. So if your wrists ever bother you, this is your variation. You can do this all the time if need be. Make sure your elbows are right underneath the shoulders. Shoulders distance apart. To come out of it, come down onto the knees, step feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale and fold. Press down to rise up on your inhale. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale again, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, step to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it between the hands, spin the back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale here. Now left hand to the back leg, reverse your warrior. Exhale, bend in. This time we'll straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Next, inhale, come up. Shorten the stance if you like for triangle pose. Hinge from your front hip, reach out and down. Right hand to shin, foot to floor, or use a block. Stretch through the left arm. Reach the crown of your head forward, look up. Exhale, reach the left arm in line with the ear. If it bothers your neck to look up, don't do it. Inhale, take it back to the hip. Exhale, bring it all the way forward in line with your ear. Big inhale, take it to your hip, long breath. Exhale, sweep it in line with the ear, long exhale. Inhale, bring it back to your hip. And then looking down, take the hands on either side of the foot, come to plank, lower chaturanga or skip it. Inhale, pressing up, and exhale, stretch all the way back. Inhale, left leg lifts back and up. Exhale, step it between the hands. Spin the back heel down, lining heel to arch. Inhale, warrior two, and exhale here. Inhale, reverse your warrior, bend into the left knee, and then next inhale, straighten it out, stretch the side body. As you inhale, come up for triangle pose. Shorten the stance if you like. Hinge from your front hip crease, reach out and then down. Stretch up through your right arm. Shoulders away from the ears, bottom ribs forward, spin top ribs back. Inhale, reach your right arm forward in line with your ear. As you exhale, bring it back towards your hip. Little longer breath. Inhale, bring it forward in line with the ear. Long inhale. Long exhale as you take the right hand back to the hip. One more time, longest breath. Inhale, bring it forward. And exhale, take it back. Reach the right arm up toward the ceiling. Look down, bend the knee, step back into plank. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, press up through the hands and feet. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Stretch back here. Remember, you can always push the pause button, take a break whenever you need to. Breathe here, evening out your breath. And now look up and lightly step or hop feet to hands. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Press down as you inhale and rise up. And exhale, bring hands to the heart. Turn toward the long side of your mat and step your feet out nice and wide. Point your toes in slightly toward each other, hands to hips. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come forward, fingertips down, then lengthen your spine. Inhale. As you exhale, keep your right hand down, reach your left arm up and twist. So on your inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, maybe go deeper, your right hand moving towards your left ankle or foot. Keep stretching up through the left arm as you pull your right hip back. Inhale back to center, look up, lengthen. Now keep the left hand down, right arm up, twist. So again, lengthen as you inhale, keep the hips level. Exhale, you can stay or left hand toward right foot to twist a little deeper. Try to pull your right hip down, and pull it back. Come back to center, look up, lengthen, inhale. Exhale, hands to hips with a long spine. Inhale, come up, step or hop your feet together, and make your way back to the front of the mat, Samastiti Tadasana pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up, look up, lengthen. Exhale and fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, step or float back. Moving chaturanga, then this time all the way down to the mat. Take your arms alongside your body. Inhale, lifting up to Shavasana. Interlace fingers or hook your thumbs. Spin the inner thighs up. Keep the back of your neck nice and long. Reach your sitting bones towards your heels. And then slowly release and rest. Take your left forearm parallel with the front of the mat. Reach your right hand back for your right foot. If you don't reach it, no worries. Just bend that knee as if you were going to hold it. You can hold it or bring it forward. And now resist it away. So you stretch out the front of your right thigh. And release and rest. And now right forearm parallel, bend the left knee. If you can reach the foot, take it, or you could always use a strap. Lifting it up, pressing it away to resist it, or you can bring it forward, take it to the outside of the hip, but still resist it away. So I'm pressing my foot against my hand so I can get a good stretch in the front of my leg. Slowly release it. Bring hands by low ribs. Inhale. Come press up onto your knees and take hips back to heels. For child's pose, take your knees nice and wide if that's comfortable for your knees, and just let your belly rest between your legs. And breathe here. And make your way back up onto the knees. Tuck the toes for down dog. Stretch back, get really long through your spine. And then step or hop to seated. Extend your legs in front, reach up through the arms, inhale. Hinge from the hips, reach for the feet. Lengthen as you inhale. Extend forward as you exhale. If it's hard to reach the feet, you can always use your strap, or you could hold on to your legs instead. Keep your spine nice and long. Head up, inhale, and release. Bend your knees, come onto your back. Take your hips over to the right, drop your knees to the left. If you want a deeper twist, cross your right knee on top of your left. Look over your right shoulder and twist, turning the belly up toward the ceiling as you make your twist. Inhale to center, pick up the hips, take them a little to the left, knees to the right, and cross the left knee over the right if you want a deeper twist. Again, look over your left shoulder. Turn the belly up toward the ceiling as you twist. And then back to center. Hug both knees into your chest, lengthen your sitting bones toward the floor. Rock yourself up to seated if you need to switch sides on your mat like I did so the sun wasn't in my face. Or just lie down for Shavasana. Let your feet flop open, arms by your sides, palms faced up. Our quote today is from Henry Ford. He said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." Take a few moments here to rest. I will be back shortly. Start to make movements in your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms overhead. Take a big, long breath. And then bend your knees. Roll yourself off to your right side. Thank yourself for taking your practice today. And using the left hand, press yourself up to seated. Cross at your shins. Bring your hands together. And let's bring our hands to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. And our hands to the heart, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And our hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communication, sending out positive energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Don't forget to hit subscribe and push the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you get all of our classes. Yoga teacher training is the ultimate way to deepen your practice. And this year, I have a new training program which allows you to study both online and in person. You can get details at fightmasteryoga.com/YTT. See you tomorrow. Bye.